On this side, we have Sir Steve. On this side, we have Sir Edward fighting with the long sword in Blossbeckton. So every valid strike that is with the edge of the blade to anywhere on the body is going to count as a hit. We're going to go to 3 points. Are the rules clear to you, gentlemen? Are we ready? Lay on! Oh, let's see. Sir Edward, did that thrust you didn't catch on the back? All right. Okay, it was counter strike, so we'll count that as 1 point for Sir Edward. All right, Steve, take 3 steps back this direction, sir. Very good. So the score is 1-0. Are we ready? Lay on. Oh, it's the thrust, I believe, under the shoulder. Yes, from Steve caught Sir Edward before the counterattack. So we're going to count that as 1 point for Sir Steve. But the score is 1-1. Gentlemen, are you ready? Lay on. All right, I saw a strike maybe on the hands. It was a double at the same time. At the same time, Sir Edward hit Steve on the hands. Steve had a thrust to the face, so we counted that as a double. No points are scored. 1-1. Yes, yeah. Don't die, gentlemen. That's rule number 1. All right. Okay, yeah, let's take 2 steps down this way. Great. Excellent. Okay. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. All right, I saw, was that a double there? Yeah, double again. Both of them thrust to the chest. Gentlemen, do not die. That is the rule here. We need someone to win. All right, let's take 2 steps down this way. Okay, perfect. Stand you ready? Lay on. All right, there's a good block there. Good parry from Sir Edward. Oh, I believe it's another double, all right, simultaneously on the head. So again, we're not going to count that. Take 2 more steps back to say good. Thank you, Steve. All right, so we're still at 1-1. Could someone please kill the other person? All right, are we ready, gentlemen? Lay on. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Yes. So we're going to count that. Very good. So that was, you couldn't see it completely, but basically Sir Edward was able to block the most part of the thrust from Steve, whereas he got a counterattack on the head. So we're going to count that as a score. That's 2 points for Sir Edward, 1 point for Steve. All right. It's all right. Yeah, okay. Here's the camera. All right. All right, are we ready? Lay on. Wow, look at this. All right. Yeah, no points scored. All right, it was a good exchange. Both opponents blocked the other, so we're not going to count that. Come right back over here, Steve. All right, good. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. All right, Steve. There's bets. There's money in the pot. It's for the children. All right. Yeah, I think, yeah, halfway through the strike. All right, very good. That was a good exchange. We're going to give 1 point to Steve on that. All right. The score now stands at 2-2. Sudden death! Bring out the sharps! That would have made it interesting. All right. Stand you ready, gentlemen. Lay on. All right, no points scored. Oh, I think that was a thrust from Sir Edward, the winding against Steve's blade. Good effort, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, the match goes to Sir Edward. Both are fighters. Let's give them a hand. Good fighting. Good well done both, Steve.
All right, gentlemen. I am the master of the list. We are going to 3 points. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, take your guards and salute. Stand you ready. Lay on. Good. Cut to the head. 1 point for Sir Martin. Huzzah! Gentlemen, score stands at 0-1. Stand you ready. Lay on. Very close. Strike to the shoulder. Second point for Sir Martin. Huzzah. Did he get there as well? Oh, just decided. Oh, so we're going to discount that point altogether. That was actually a double. They struck each other simultaneously, so no points awarded. Huzzah to Sir Martin for being honest about this. Huzzah!
Sportsmanship, we like it! We like it!
Score still stands at 0-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Good. Good. Cut to the shoulder. That is a point for Sir Martin. Huzzah. Score stands at 0-2. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. I'm going to say that it was incidental. Please continue. Oh, that's a double. There was a thrust to the chest, countered by an attack to the head, so no points awarded. Once again, gentlemen, please don't die. I know, it's so hard to remember sometimes. All right, gentlemen, score still stands at 0-2. Stand you ready and lay on. Good, cut to the arm. The counterattack was late, so that is 1 point for Murdoch the Merciless.
Murdoch the mushy.
Murdoch the Mediocre. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 1-2. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. Yep, there was a good solid cut to the arm. Second point for Murdoch the Massive.
All right.
Don't let it go to your head. All right, gentlemen, score stands at, I believe, 2-2. This makes it sudden death. This will be the match point. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Cut to the arm. Third point and match for Murdoch, the man of many monikers. Let's hear it for these fighters. I said don't let it go to your head. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Good. Halt. Is it a double? There's a cap thrust? Okay. So both of these gentlemen scored thrusts upon each other simultaneously. So once again, don't die. No points awarded. Score still stands at 0-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Come on.
It's in the fabric, but not on his body. So continue. Halt. I'm going to call it for safety at this point. No points were awarded, but that was an excellent exchange, gentlemen. Squire Ryan had almost placed a dagger thrust into Sir Nate, but he wasn't quite on target before he lost his balance. For safety reasons, we wanted to stop the fight at that moment and just make sure everybody's still okay to continue. I believe the score still stands at 0-0. We're going to give him just a moment to breathe, make sure he's okay before buttoning him up again. One thing that's hard to appreciate until you've worn the armor yourself is that even though it should move appropriately with you, if it's well fitted, it should fit like a second skin and actually allow you to do all of your full range of motions. However, it will tire you out much faster even somebody who's in good athletic condition wearing armor will burn more energy because of the added weight. There are lab results showing this with the amount of carbon dioxide emitted by somebody just so much as walking on a treadmill while wearing armor. He's getting a helmet adjustment, all right. He'll be able to continue in just a moment. But yes, so historical knights were in much better shape than we are, I can assure you that. They used to recommend running in your armor for 5 miles every morning. They used to suggest that you should be able to climb the underside of a ladder while wearing your armor. We're talking the underside of a ladder. And they also said that you should be able to vault, meaning jump up into the saddle of your horse while wearing your armor. So not climbing, not being lifted by a crane, but rather leaping into the saddle of your horse wearing your armor. I assure you, we are not these people. All right, I believe our fighters are ready to continue. So, score still stands at 0-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Oh, they're going. I know what you're talking about.
Get out of my neck.
That is right above the plate. I'm going to count it. That is 1 point for Squire Ryan. Huzzah! Successful dagger strike to the neckline. Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. We have to re-equip daggers. Yes, this is important. Daggers for the children, that's right. It's all for the children. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 1-0. Stand you ready. Lay on.
Do you want to lean against?
Good. Halt. There was a thrust right into the neck, right here. I'm going to call that as a point. That is a second point for Squire Ryan. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Let's straighten out his aventail real quick, please.
Bring the match home, Squire.
He struck hard enough that it actually bunched up the armor under his helmet a little bit. That was a good strike. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 2-0. Stand you ready. Lay on. Oh. I believe this one was on plate. This one was on plate. This one is into the neck. So we're going to call that as 1 point and match for Squire Ryan. Huzzah! Let's hear it for these fighters.
Good job, kid.
Gentlemen, I am the master of the list. We are going to 3 points, and if I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? Very good. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Good. Halt. There is a thrust into the arm right here. Several of the others landed upon plate, but that one I could see right here on the mail. I don't know how well you felt it, but I could see it. We're going to call that a point. 1 point for Sir Aiden. Huzzah!
Heck yeah!
What's interesting as you're fighting in armor like this, you don't always feel the hits. Sometimes they're in good squishy spots where you definitely can't miss it. Other times it's very difficult to notice that you've been struck, and some of that is also just due to the adrenaline. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 0-1. Stand you ready and lay on. Was that one on target in here? Not here, but when it was on this side. It was in the armpit? Okay, very good. All right, that is 1 point for Sir Chris. Huzzah! The score stands at 1-1. We're going to get him ready here, and we will continue. All right, gentlemen, center up.
Makes sense.
Stand you ready. Lay on. Is that on target? Yes, it's good. Got nothing. It's a double. Okay, both of them struck each other successfully at the same time. So once again, gentlemen, please don't die. Don't die. I know it's hard to remember. Don't die for the children. All right, gentlemen. I believe the score still stands at 1-1. Stand you ready. Lay on. Is it good?
Come on.
Thrust into the armpit this way? Okay, very good. So that is a point for Sir Chris. Huzzah! The score stands at 2-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. We're going to call that, actually Sir Aiden had gotten a thrust in on target before he lost his balance. I know, I'm sorry, Sir Chris. So that is third point in match for Sir Aiden. Huzzah! Huzzah! Let's hear it for these fighters.